Okay, Volley Truthers, if you thought the Capitol Hill Classic was big, you have no idea. The Big South qualifier is not called the Big South for nothing. Oh my gosh, it is outstandingly, outrageously big with almost, if not over 200 courts. This tournament filled 3 concourses easily. Concourse A, B, and C was filled from wall to wall with courts, not to mention spectators, vendors of all sorts. The Big South qualifier. Here we go. Volley Truthers, we have made it to the Big South qualifier. Oh my word. I have to keep saying it because, well, it's so big. This qualifier is held in downtown Atlanta over the course of 3 days. Teams come from all over the country to participate in this exciting, well-anticipated stay-to-play event. Here's a keynote. This stay-to-play is an 80% capacity stay-to-play, meaning at least 80% of a team must stay in the AES designated hotels in order to meet the stay-to-play requirements. So, not all the players have to stay in the hotels. There are some exceptions to policies for sure. So take a look to see if you meet those rules or not. Not everyone will want you to know about this. So shh about that. On to the Big South qualifier. This qualifier starts on Friday and ends on Sunday. This is a big change and challenge for a lot of families that are new to volleyball or in regions that don't typically participate in qualifiers because there tends to be a school and work conflict. This qualifier could be a distance conflict for some as well. I mean, it took us 11 and a half hours to get from Virginia to Atlanta one way. Now, we drove, but there are some that flew, and just know that for some that flew, they were met with some cancellations due to weather, and that kind of sucked for them. Anyway, day 1 of the tournament really is do or die pool play. 4 teams in a pool challenging each other in the best 2 out of 3 matches. The top 2 teams move up with a fighting chance at the gold bracket, while the other 2 teams fall to flight 1 and flight 2 immediately due to loss percentage. On day 2, well, that consists of the reseeding of all teams based on the previous day's outcomes. Pools are set again to 4 teams per pool, and the battle, well, it begins all over again for seeding. The top 2 move on to the gold bracket with a chance at gaining 1 of 3 chances at national bid, depending on what divisions of play they are entered in. While the bottom 2 will be knocked down immediately into silver and bronze. Let me put a disclaimer here. There will only be medals given out in the gold bracket for first, second, and third place winners in any of the divisions. On to after play activities, which everybody absolutely enjoys. What is there to do, you ask? Well, what is there not to do in Atlanta? Are you kidding me? Depending on what wave your team played, you could do any number of things, such as, but definitely not limited to, college tours for those in their recruiting window, like Spelman, Morehouse, Clark Atlanta, Georgia Tech, and more. There's also family places to go to, like MLK Museum, the Aquarium, Coca-Cola Factory, or Tyler Perry Studios, and more. Oh, and the nightlife. Let's not go there. The nightlife is definitely a turn up, and there's no need for me to elaborate on that. The restaurant scene has more options than anyone's taste buds could ever ask for. From seafood to soul food, you will find exactly what you've been craving. Tickets and parking, as you can imagine, was a monster. Entrance to the venue were only online purchasing. But they were fast and convenient, but came in at a whopping price of $49 plus tax. So it was around 51 and some change. The parking ran you from anywhere between $30 and $80 per day, just depending on where you parked. I can tell you right now, if you found somewhere to park anywhere near the convention center, be happy with your find, get out and appreciate the scenic view while you hurry up and walk to your final destination. Let me make a note here for those that have to walk back to their car through that park. Do not think that you could walk through those gates after a certain hour, because you cannot. My husband and I had to jump. Yes, we had to jump over the gate to get out of the park, then cross the street to the parking garage where we had parked the car. Yes, this old lady bag over here jumped over the gate. It's rough out here in these volleyball streets. Now, let's talk about players and spectators getting in. While it took on the appearance of a massive traffic jam, it actually flowed really well. The players and coaches were able to go through their designated lines and areas with speed and ease, while the parents had to wait just a little bit longer because they had to show their QR codes and driver's licenses to get in. But everything went rather smoothly. Now for my very, very, very favorite topic. You all know what it is: food, food, and more food. Everywhere you turned, there was some sort of food, from fried foods like chicken tenders, pizza, Chinese food, and Subway sandwiches, to sweet treats such as funnel cakes, one of my faves, to the more healthy choice, acai bowls, also a fave of mine, which came with some new flavors like blueberry blue, pina colada, and coconut, which was the one that I had and was sweet, light, and airy, and oh so good. There was even fudge of all sorts being sold there. You could find it all at the Big South qualifier. It was absolutely delicious. Now, keep in mind that it was extremely cold in the convention center, so a snuggly would be advised here to go along with the fact that they conveniently had all sorts of hot coffee, cocoa, cappuccino, espresso, and even mocha lattes for sale to keep us all warm and toasty. And of course, you cannot go to a qualifier without stopping by the souvenirs row. There were shops, and more shops to see throughout the entire convention center. There was massage therapists, yes, massage therapists. They were selling electro pads, paintings, blankets, t-shirts, water bottles, keychains, bag tags, jewelry, toys for the kids, and much, much more, all in which you could have personalized with a fast turnover time, meaning everything would be done before the tournament was over. Now, at this time, I do want to send a great big thank you out to all the parents, on my daughter's team because they actually surprised me with this beautiful water bottle and a monetary gift, and even sang for my birthday, which was April 1st.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear cause. Happy birthday to you.
Thanks again, Parent Mounters. I was definitely not expecting anything like that. I also want to give a big shout out to the company that put my logo and motto onto the water bottle. CMMC Engraving. You can find them on IG at CMM Engraving. They do way more than just this artwork you see here, so give them a follow and check them out on Instagram. Thank you so much again. I really appreciate it. So you know that I always have to say something about the national anthem. And for the national anthem here at the Big South qualifier, yeah, it was performed every single morning, but you better best believe there would be no disrespect on the national anthem on the big stage here. Oh, no. To even get a chance to sing on the center stage at the Big South, you have to send in a sample of you singing a song, and a committee will select whom they want to sing at this, sing the national anthem. Good job, Big South. So, win or lose, attending the Big South qualifier is a big thumbs up. From the exciting, high impact, high intensity, high speed, thrilling tournament to the fun, fancy, fantastical adventures, teams, families, and spectators, young and old alike, makes this qualifier one to come back to every year. To wrap up the Big South qualifier, here's the good and the bad. It is expensive, but it is absolutely worth it. Tons to do and to see with family or your team. You can find great eating spots. There are bag tags given to every player and coach. There's a big souvenir shopping section. There's big food selections. It's a great tournament to earn a USAV bid, and it's a stay to play tournament. So until the next Big South qualifier, the Volley Truth is out. That's all for now, but if you like the content, leave a comment below, spike the like button, and subscribe to my channel.